Hello everyone and welcome! Hello Ryan, how are you doing? Welcome. It is time for more survival horror. I am, well, having to pause my daily Astrobot activities. It is just, it apparently stays with one galaxy per day. Else I could definitely have done everything in one day. And then again, because Astrobot is great, Astrobot is amazing. Astrobot is fantastic. I'm still kind of hoping the Evil Within shows up in Astrobot. Hey Claire. Oh yeah, those are still very simple. They get much better. Like, oh yeah, it's such a fun game. Honestly, I think at least I think 3 you could figure out on your own. The Gran Turismo one though, oh god, that was like holy shit, what the hell were you thinking? Cat? Yeah, it was like this was definitely one of those where you feel yeah they did it in the good old um let's have people I mean you can't let's just be real here. It's not that hard. If you're patient. Like you hear clear visible sounds doing stuff. And like yeah. I'd say the I'd say it's an error one. It's basically a try and error one mostly. But it definitely is one of those. It definitely feels more like they threw it in because there will be some people who, the rest will be figured out in just no time. Like everyone is basically you walk up a ledge and like okay the ledge is easy to find. They even stand out and then like okay good, and then you're like okay so time to and then you have like Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower, aka the best girl, aka yeah, she did damage on all the lesbians, is what I'm saying. It's like, okay, you find her, you see the clock, and like, yeah, that is easy. That's easy. Like the moment you see that, you're like, oh hey, what kind of date should I put in there? Like, okay, it's not hard to do with, Which chapter are we? I think 7, right? Oh. I mean, I don't have a VR headset. I feel like considering my situation, maybe I should actually set up like I don't know wish list or something. That might help. That's also shit I don't need to, um, you know, tell because they're gifts. But oh well. I don't think anyone would be like, oh yeah, I just have like $300 to blast on a PSVR 2 headset. I do fun streams with those though. That's for sure.
be in here somewhere.
Oh. Well, fuck me then. I would still get the PSVR 2. Wouldn't surprise me if they ported. Yeah, that...
to destroy my work? You expect me to bend to your will? Just like them. Thinking they could sculpt me into what I am not. What they created in here. It's marvelous. They wasted it. Because they had no imagination. Because they are not artists. They want to control me, manipulate me. You want to stop me. But you have failed. Because with the power of the core, I can create my art forever.
Probably. Well, but yeah, no, I mean, I would definitely get the PSVR 2 because, yeah, I could just plug that into PC and then... Actually, it would definitely be a thing for Amazon. I'm just concerned about, how the privacy with wish lists, that if you, if it would, kind of dox my name or so, and I don't want that. But I would definitely have done it. Because then, you know, I could have done an Alex stream. For example. Oh yeah.
This is what I've been waiting for all my life. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. For both of my lives. No more struggling. No more listening to Philistine critics. No more pandering to the uneducated opinions of callow neophytes. No more rejection from cruel simpletons. I'm finally free to be what I've always been. An artist. And I have the greatest canvas ever devised at my disposal. The world will finally know and revere the name Stefano Valentini.
Yeah, I think they get the I think they just give a bit more character, especially than on Astrobot, because it's, you know, it's not just a bot. Like, the bots in themselves are cute, but, you know, sprinkling in the cameos, you're like, oh yeah, that's nice. But also, like, I think the what needs to be discussed is just how skillful these cameos are. Like, this game will get you on some level.
What the hell is he doing to these people?
This chase has been entertaining. But even the greatest entertainments must come to an end.
The girl! Where is she?
I commend you for making it this far. If perseverance were an art form, you would be a master. Perhaps not a Michelangelo, but a Van Gogh at the very
Enough
least.
art school bullshit! Where is she?
The core is safe with me. I took her on his orders. But once I realized the extent of her powers, how could I possibly hand her over? What I'm doing is more important than mere personal gain. He could never understand this.
He? Who is he?
It doesn't matter. He won't be around much longer. My work, however, will continue. Picasso had his blue period. I have entered my crimson period. Shit! No, don't! Behold my latest creation. No! Bouquet of flesh and blood.
You sick bastard!
How will I ever top this? I'll find a way. Her fear is always inspiring. Nothing like the corruption of innocence to spark the fire of creation. Cannot have her. You would do nothing with her power. You are an uncomprehending Neanderthal. She's useless in your hands.
Oh god. Well, that escalated. Okay. I have to ask though. Are there actually any real, you know... Are there any real, records
I'm coming for you, asshole.
of serial killers being like, I am an artist? Like, this feels so much like, this feels so much just like stuff that happens in fiction. Oh well. But yeah, Astrobot cameos are so well done. Like, here's the thing. I'd say the game gets you with something. And like, ironically, it got me 3 times now. 3 days in a row. Like, the thing is, first of all, the very important part is, it's not just the big ones, not only the big recent ones. They could have done that.
Holy shit.
Wait. I want to check something. I think I saw something. No, that's the wrong one. I think. But like, that's the thing. Astrobot kind of fucked up my, you know, I am looking into...
You dare to destroy
Oh,
my
shut
work?
up.
You
Shut up.
expect me to bend to your will, just like them, thinking they could sculpt me into what I am not. What they created in here, it's marvelous. They wasted it because they had no imagination. Because they are not artists. They want to control me, manipulate me. You want to stop me, but you have failed. Because with the power of the core,
This is what I've been waiting for.
Hey, it skips both. Yeah, that, but like, I think one of the big things, again, about Astrobot is not only that it does get you, it's like,
you cannot have
again, they have
do
some of the, you know, the
nothing with
bigger
power.
titles, they have a lot of the older titles, but like, they have just, you know, titles from across the history in general, and like, in such a good way.
I'm coming for you, asshole.
Like, there was this, how's it called? Like, there's this thing, oh, the big ones are later. Don't worry. I thought I saw a statue somewhere here. I'm just not sure. I think it was gone after I jumped, so I was like, okay. But yeah, they get you to like in a lot of ways, because it's like, oh hey, hey, here's like a lot of old titles, like, and especially because they do not name them. They're not like, oh hey, this is it's that game, it's that game. They're like, oh hey, this is they're just roughly describing everyone. I mean, sometimes it's obvious because they're like making an, you know, they're making a joke that is already big in the community anyway. So like, you're just sitting there and being like, yeah, but like, here's the thing, they're the good jokes, you know? They're the ones where like, okay, yeah, no, those people know the games. And I think that is the most important part. They're not just slapped in, they're like, yeah, they know the games. And a lot of the older ones as well. And like, for example, just so you know, a lot of Metal Gear characters are later, you know. Let's just proceed. And take a wild guess how they describe Raiden. Because they're always kind of creative with that. Oh. Oh, there it was. Well, he's the melon slasher. Yeah, also, obviously, his, obviously his description is Nanomachine's son, because obviously it's Nanomachine's son. Like, you know, that's neat. But also, yes, some of the bigger ones, they're not just, you know, in the... I think in the levels there are some big ones. But it fits more, like, I mean, yeah, I think probably some would be like, oh hey, you could be like there's a level just with Team Ico stuff, and you're like, oh, yeah, that fits. And also one thing I really like is that they then also do this thing that they... Is the thing that they, like, at the end of each world, you have a level that is, like, specifically themed for one game. And again, they start off just doing it right, in my opinion, because... Like, sure, did they do the big ones? Obviously, they kind of have to. Like, this is to a degree still like a brand game. But it's also just great that, you know, they do not start those cameos out with the big ones. And that is, like, I think the most crucial part Astrobot does. Like, for example, ironically, a Japanese-themed level is kind of a bit into the game, like, not even early, and you're like, okay. And you'd expect, oh, okay, now we see, you know, the obvious Japanese characters, but no! It's fucking Siren! And you're like, yeah, sure, that's right. Like, you have the first horror level, and who is it for? Castlevania! Thank you! And like, I can't believe, because, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not only throwing in, you know, the Castlevania from, you know, TurboGrafx 16, yeah, that one obvious PlayStation Castlevania. I think they even threw in fucking Lords of Shadows! Lords of Shadows 2 even! That is actual respect, you know? That's like, yeah, you have the old ones, you have the start ones, and then you have, like, even the new ones. Like, they just paid more respect to Castlevania than Konami. And Konami has done a lot, but, like, do you think Konami would do, rework, a remaster of Lords of Shadows? They should. Lords of Shadows is good, Lords of Shadows 2 just needed more work. Ooh. Hashtag Goop Gang. Goop Gang. And that's the thing, you know? That's the thing. If you get in there and you make a Castlevania level, and you're like, eh, that's fine. That's good. And then you have another horror level. And you know what? It's more medieval themed. You're like, oh, okay. We're gonna see medieval, isn't it? That's gonna be medieval. And there is, because it's obviously that. But does it start out with medieval? No. They could have easily just used their own things, but you know, who do we get? Sir Arthur. Ghosts and goblins. Okay, you know what? Konami and Capcom are putting, like, they're giving a lot of their work, like, a lot of their titles for that. And Namco, like, also SNK, I think. I saw.
Come along. I'm waiting for you. My next piece will be amazing. The full absorption of her powers, the subjugation of her will. It will be art in every sense of the word. But what is art without an audience? I need you here to make the piece complete.
That's not how it's gonna end.
Like, that's cool, you know? And you know what? I mean, I think I even saw at least 1 or 2 Guilty Gear characters, so like, yeah. You like something, they have it. And if it's obscure, oh, it's probably gonna be in there. Like, if it's obscure and was kinda there on a PlayStation once, it's probably in there. And even if they just abbreviate it, like, you know what? Yeah, you find, you're like, oh hey, you find a baseball player, and like, okay, that's true. They even have a football player there, because, yeah, people play FIFA. Obviously. It's like, aside from they even made more than one sports game edition. And like, I've got them, and I was like, yeah, those are also part of video games. I know a lot of people overlook them. I know a lot of people make jokes about them. But people play those. People that also maybe play, you know, Astrobot. And like, it's good that there isn't like... It's really good that there isn't like a big, you know... How should I say it? Bias. There's no...
No more running. No more games.
Agreed.
You're beginning to bore me. Your death will be art. It's time to put a signature on it. I'm coming for you. Your luck will run out soon enough. It's going to hurt. You're beginning to annoy me. You can't avoid me. You're going to regret that. Picture this.
Bullet cascade. Woo.
I've had enough of this. Here. There will be nothing left undone. I'll take care of you myself. No sense in running. What composition?
But yeah, there will be something that gets you in this game because, like, again, they have like you're like, okay, Simon Bloodcurse. It's like, yeah, it's still a Japan studio game and it's there. But then you have but then it's also like,
I had so much left to create. You've destroyed my legacy. Look at me. You made me into a masterpiece. Must record it. If only I had my camera. Where did it go? Still time. For one last photo. Lily! Don't be afraid, honey. It's me, Dad.
No, you're not. Dad is dead.
Honey, I know that's what they told you, but it's not true. Lily, please. Come out, Lily. You don't have to hide.
oh, hello. It's
Come to Mother, Lily. I will protect you.
Myra?
Get away. You can't have her.
Lily! No!
first off, fucked up woman, hot. Second, so she's the Cummancer, I suppose.
Myra?
I'll be out here for you, and someone else will be in there for you.
Kidman. She
I was like, is it supposed to be candle walks or what? But like, I get. Okay, here's the thing. White sticky stuff analogies usually don't work.
Shit.
Well, but yeah, they get you with something, and you know what I like is that you then also have just stuff like you open a, you know, you do a level and you get a bot and it's like, oh, it's the pilot from Ace Combat, and you're like, ah, yeah, sure. It's like, yeah, thank you for the Ace Combat shout out. That's like actually like a really big and important series, but they could have not, because like most games are not interested in just covering everything.
Where's the mirror?
back here.
Where is this place?
Catacomb level. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Astrobot is great. It will get you. Also, like, Claire, how much can I talk about Astrobot? That's basically on you, you know? It's mostly on you.
This symbol looks familiar. Like I've seen it in the real world.
Welcome, Seeker. You have come for answers. I am here to help.
What was that? Oh, shit. Torture devices. This place is almost medieval. Looks like they were burned alive.
But yeah, like, what? How much can I spoil? Just general chat. Because I kind of want to talk about some stuff that happened, because, yeah, the game just got me. It's like, there's just so much stuff in Astrobot that just is like, if it was executed worse, like Astrobot is a good, you know, I think this is probably the part where, like, I'd say you probably will see some very bad takes at the best, because it's like, I think the best angle some people will, like, because I think, especially when you look at online critique, I think a lot of people have the habit of trying to find something to critique, even if it is superficial. So and I feel like a lot of that stuff is right now relegated to trying to say something about the cameos when, you know, they're not really a problem. Is this the way forward or not? I will see. I think that is just like one big thing. Because I think, as you said, the game doesn't need the cameos, but the cameos make it, like, it's actually one of those things where it just adds a little bit, you know? And, you, for example, look at... Oh, whatever. Just like, you know, this thing is just like after the first world. Like, again, that's really like, how much can I say about it? I just need some confirmation, chat. I don't want to just spoil off and. Ooh, hashtag Goop Gang. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I've seen a bunch of those. But yeah,
Looks like I can use this.
I know if you've been away because I kind of wanted to ask if you... how much I can spoil about Astrobot, because I kind of want to talk more about it. Crane Candle. Okay, now it is a survival horror game. Okay, that is fine. That is completely fine. But yeah, it definitely is a great game. I can't wait to continue tomorrow. I have forgotten how the better like the sprint stealth kill works. Don't do this. Don't ruin the fun. What? What should I look up? I said that to the enemy that they shouldn't. Oh, how do you? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, good gang. I think it is space indeed. I just... That saves bullets. Whee! Okay, Hello. Hashtag Goop Gang. Did I actually post on the Discord? I forgot if I did that. Probably should have, but yeah. Oh, hello. Those delays can really annoy though. Okay. I love how much that one skill is just a get out of jail free card right now. Just like, yeah. Oh no, an enemy jumped you. Me. Okay, then I will just... proceed to not care. But yeah, Astrobot is amazing. Like, I mean, it's sold out in like 2 major countries. I am 99% sure that Astrobot is gonna be like the big winner. Like, Astrobot is gonna be the big winner at the Game Awards this year. No question that. Like, we're gonna watch it anyway. You know what? It's gonna be fun to watch. I think everyone was everyone was probably nice. Ooh. I think everyone was probably just underestimating that. But as I said before, we have to keep a few things in mind, okay? I forgot what games came out this year now. Okay, so, first of all, let's just start with the big one. Final Fantasy VII Part 2. That one got big, you know, applause. And it was probably good. We will probably get to that. We've been a bit burnt out on stuff. I think there was a new Yakuza game that came out. So, also pretty good. I think Nintendo even had like a bit of a even Nintendo I think had a bit of a slower year. I mean, another big one. I mean, for us it was let's just say it like this. It is amazing how much Astrobot is kind of helping us even get into the mood for some games again, because I think this was probably more the case. What a lot of people forget is that people also got burned out a bit. Yeah, like let's for example Final Fantasy VII Remake. We played the original. We played episode Yuffie. Fun, great, love them. Then I got Argonia to 100% all missions in Crisis Core, but like Crisis Core was worth it. Crisis Core is still like an amazing, funny game. That is, it's great. But also, holy shit, Crisis Core is a lot. And I think at that point we were just like, do we want to go back to Final Fantasy VII, especially since, you know, Agonia wasn't like the biggest fan of the combat system anyway. So it's more like, let's just wait until, you know, that all is done. And right now we have like a lot of, like, we had some other games to play. I still need to get Space Marine 2, basically. Let's see how that works out in the end. Didn't even... Okay. There we go. Fuck. But like, yeah,
Hello? Can anybody hear me? Wait. No. Still here. It wasn't all a dream. Hello?
Dragon's Dogma 2, yeah. It probably will win RPG. Rightfully, probably.
Please! Let me out! 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 Let me out!
I mean, okay, we still had Helldivers 2.
I'm gonna die in here. Alone.
Well,
What did I do to deserve this? I just want to go back home. To Union.
I'd say in general, they've, you know, what also is just a big case, I think, what the people overlook. Because, I mean, here's a personal thing. I am very much of the impression that, you know, the whole PlayStation has no games. That saying, no matter how people say, but it's funny, that shit was AstroTurfed. Because it has. Like, I know people keep trying to talk about if there, that there was not much or so, but there were a bunch of games, especially in the beginning, like, let's not forget, compared to the Switch, the PlayStation 5 opened with a lot of games, like for the first 4 years. They had a lot coming out at a very high cadence. And pretty good stuff. It's just, you know, a lot of people ignored them, so, and then they were like, But frankly, no. That's just a personal thing. It feels so fucking AstroTurf. But just, we just have forgotten so much the flow of time. Like,
What's going on?
people still do it. Like, it's kind of, it's exhausting. But also, lol. Yeah, you know what? But that's obvious. That is probably the obvious thing why it's AstroTurf, because they got just people to repeat that. Because it's like, let's just be clear here. We have like 3 big companies, and they're all big companies and suck. But one, you know, yeah, the PS2 had all the games. And like, also, basically all the games are on the PlayStation 5. Even the Microsoft games are on the PlayStation 5. We are literally 24 months away from Halo the Master Chief Collection probably dropping on the PS5. Will I get it? Obviously I will get it. That will be the joke of the fucking century if I stream the Master Chief Collection co-op from my PS5. But that's not the point. It's like, yeah, the PS2 also didn't have that many big exclusive titles, but people forget just where you've played your fucking games. Yep, that's coming. 100% is coming.
You lost everything. Your failure to gain led to inaction, which led to despair. And despair led to self-destruction. You are your own downfall.
And like,
You didn't believe your wife. You refused to see.
It's all
Your fault. You are a failure. Your daughter was lost because of you. You couldn't save her.
You hold the key to easing your torment. I can guide you to the lock.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
always look around. But yeah, I mean, I just need to point out when it comes to the that I think a lot of people forget that there were like a lot of good games coming out because of.
You can only embrace it. Go toward it. Don't avoid it.
Is that Lily?
Oh, who are you? Okay, that's another evil. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess we have a little bit of bullshit right now. Also, Bullet Cascade, Combo 5, it works across multiple weapons, that is good. But yeah, no, I think what people also forget about, you know, all the games, you know, like, oh, what came out this year, what even was there? Like, let's just not forget, everything is happening all at once way too much. Like, that's the reality we live in. Like, there was way too fucking much for me, even in this fucking year. And just... yeah. Hell, even I can't even cope with the fact that, you know...
But the one which you removed, for that you will be rewarded.
Stefano. This guy knew him.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm currently going through a lot of games and I'm like so glad I can like work through my backlog. Don't tell me. That's like, oh god, yeah. Again, the big one we're still getting is probably Space Marine 2, and we will probably play that soonish-ish. Who knows? But just, it is so much, and like, yeah, everything happens all at once way too much. Constantly. Like, our fucking perception of time is broken. Even if I enjoy the game, like, yeah, some of those games just fucked it up. Or like, the feeling about the game has been gone. Oh! I just saw. And like, the only game that really stuck out with all the games right now to this time was basically, yeah, it's fucking Astrobot, and everyone is happy about Astrobot. No wonder. It's not only, no, you know what? I'd say this year was actually relatively tame. You could have played basically all the major games this year with, you know, without being burned out. It was just, the rest was just too much. But like, that's really why I kinda liked that Astrobot actually made us, like, we finished something yesterday, like a part of Astrobot, and we were just like, oh yeah, that was just, we should get back to that. And I'm so fucking happy that Astrobot, like, I know this sounds just very, very, very fucking cheesy, but Astrobot literally reminded, like, us a bit of why we liked the game. Maybe there was some times, but it was great to just be like, hey, remember that? And I was like, yeah, I actually do remember that. That was fun. That was great. I kind of want to enjoy that more. I should actually get onto that for once. And like, yeah, thank you, Astrobot. Like, I think this is probably the biggest thing for me. Astrobot rekindled actually like emotions and joy about games that kinda got locked away by a lot of stuff. And it kinda did it today as well. Frankly, it kinda made it so that this is something I would love to stream, but that is harder because I need to get that on, because I would need to get that on PC probably, because I can't just get my PS5 up here. Yada yada yada. And like, I do not have the money to get another game. As I would, 100%. Like, holy shit. There's like, there's literally this. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of funny how, like, yeah, there's this one game. I'm like, if it's like really cheap, I wish I had the money. Else that would literally be like the next project. It's not survival horror, but I would definitely play it just because, like, yeah, I want to replay that game. I really want to replay it now and share it with people. Literally hit by the weirdest nostalgia today. The weirdest nostalgia. Because in my mind, it was more like, oh no, that's new, that's fresh, that's not a big problem, and then like, just a few seconds later, like, oh fuck, I'm old.
Castellanos, you've finally come. I've been waiting for you.
Who the hell are you?
My followers call me Father Theodore. I hope that you will call me that too, Fred.
Another lunatic with a god complex, huh? I already killed one of you today.
Of course you did. That is how you deal with every challenge in your life. Through brute force and intimidation. And look where it has led you. Into a hell of your own making. Lower your weapon. Use your mind instead of your fists for once. We have the same goal, Sebastian. We can help each other. Join me. You will be reunited with your daughter. And I will have the power of the core.
I already know who has Lily.
Yes. And Myra won't give her up so easily.
What? Where are they?
I wish that I could tell you, but you are not ready. You must be folded into my flock before I can share that knowledge.
I said tell me where she is!
Accept my invitation. I can lead you away from your own darkness. I can lead you to Lily.
Sorry, I'm not a follower.
So be it. You have so much pain, the events of the past haunt your every moment. I showed you the path here. You must learn that I am here to help. Return to me willingly. Then we can assume our natural roles. Not as adversaries, but as allies. Farewell for now, Sebastian.
Ah!
Wait!
Look who finally woke up. About time. I could use a little help here. You know how to use a gun, right?
Quad assist is still so stupid that it's on every M16 rifle.
Take that side. Keep shooting until they're dead or we run out of ammo.
What the hell is going on here?
We can talk later. Just focus on staying alive. Looks like you've done this before.
Too many times to count.
Oh yeah,
Grab some supplies while you can. I can hear more coming.
All right, but I'm getting some answers when this is all over. Not so bad yourself.
Hey! Give me a hand over here, would you? Check the back. I can hear more on the way.
oh, that's just Call of Duty Zombies now.
Aim for the head. Take like that.
Gonna take more than that to stop me.
Shit! They're everywhere!
Don't let them gang up on you.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh shit. Watch out!
Whoa! What are these things?
Doesn't matter, just kill him.
Eat flesh, you son of a bitch! I think that's the last of them.
Yep.
Come on, we gotta keep moving. This way.
This evil with... we are inside some evil though. Hello Sophie, how are you doing? But yeah, I legitimately had like an I am old moment
Don't know if
today.
I could have done that on my own.
But like,
I'm Esmeralda Torres.
I'm...
Sebastian. I know.
You do?
It looks like we got him for now. We should make a move before more show up.
How did I wind up here? And who are you?
No time for 20 questions. My safe house isn't too far. We can talk on the way there. Come on. Take whatever you need inside. I'll be out here.
hashtag Goop Gang indeed. But yeah, I think one of the main things that like, can I at least talk about which game series I felt old about? And I know it's gonna sound funny, but you maybe you all will all have a moment of, oh god, I'm old. Oh, that's nice. Always good if you have something to read.
Try to stay quiet. There might be more of those things.
You can at least tell me how you know my name.
Kidman told me to keep an eye out for you.
Kidman?
She said she would try to get your help if the plan went to shit. And here you are, so...
Wait, I'm lost. What plan?
Getting Lily out of here. And then, taking Mobius down for good.
Okay.
Wait a second.
What is it?
God damn it, did I get nostalgic today for fucking Uncharted. I didn't expect that. I did not fucking expect that. And yet, there was a moment in Astrobot where the fucking Uncharted theme kicked in and I was just like, no, fuck, I want to replay Uncharted now, holy shit. Just, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. And let's not forget the last Uncharted game is gay. And that's the thing, you know? I'm actually so close to looking up how much The Lost Legacy is on Steam. Because if it's like reduced to like $10, I'd be playing that. I'd be showing you all The Lost Legacy. I will give you all brainworms for Nadine and Chloe.
Shit.
Let me guess.
We need to know.
The way back to your safe house?
There might be another way, come on.
I mean, let's just be
Wait,
real here.
hold on.
I know people are like, oh, the
Plan.
next Uncharted will be, you know, you
didn't
play
say
the
anything
daughter
about
of...
that.
No. The
Yeah,
next
well, I'm
Uncharted
sure
will
she
be
wasn't
more
able to
Nadine and
debrief
Chloe,
you on
or
that
I
in front of
fucking
everybody.
riot.
Over here.
They're badass disaster lesbians and I want more of them.
One of us has got a lift while the other one crawls through.
Got it. I'll just...
Get under!
Whoa, you alright? Let
Get
me
your
help.
ass through before I
Fuck.
drop it on your head.
Okay, I've got it.
Thanks.
I do not have the money for that. And I don't know if I want to trust CD keys.
You need a break after that, old man?
Come on. I'm not that old. So you're telling me Kidman had a plan to take out Mobius all this time?
Actually, it was your wife's plan.
Wait, Myra? So that's why she's here. She's part of Mobius. This is ridiculous.
Gonna have to duck. Don't blow your back out.
This isn't the time, Torres.
You know, you should be proud of your wife. She's compelling. She recruited me for this plan.
I don't understand. Why would she join them?
She found out they had Lily, and knew the only way to take them down was from the inside. So she joined up and waited for the right moment.
All these years. That's where she was. Damn it. This is a lot to take in.
I'm sure it is, but let's not lose focus. We've got to get over this. Can you help me?
Yeah, of course. Ready?
This is getting Uncharted now,
I
fuck.
got you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I will definitely not beat my will to replay
you just gonna
Uncharted
forget about me?
soonish.
What? You thought I'd leave you hanging like that?
Oh god. Yeah, that's the problem, you know? I know people try to shit on Uncharted, but it's like,
Plan now.
if you've played it and you're not like a totally bitter person, you also like it. Because that's the thing, Uncharted is a simple game.
Right.
It's just, you know,
Who
you
else was
haven't...
involved in this little mutiny?
Just 4 of us. Me, Kidman, Myra, and Theodore.
Theodore? Father Theodore?
Father Theodore? I just call him Theodore Wallace. You know him?
We've met. But he doesn't want to save Lily. He wants her for himself. Tried to talk me into hunting down Myra, too. He's the one who screwed everything up. How is this whole thing supposed to go?
Once Myra and Theodore got Lily, Theodore and I were gonna get her out while Myra stayed behind to take care of Mobius. Kidman stayed outside and make sure we got out of STEM safely. Shit, it was supposed to be easy.
Nothing's ever easy.
I mean, that's obvious, but like, I mean, the first one could definitely use a bit of a touch-up. But like, the second, third, fourth, and Lost Legacy, they're amazing. Love them.
What is it?
Shh. Shit. We got trouble. Look.
But like,
Follow me.
honestly, you could play the fourth and Lost Legacy and stuff, and it's like, I need to check, just, you know, maybe one day. You know what? Absolutely right. I think four is also in there, but 2 just has this flow, like, and I think also just a lot of. Oh, we're Metal Gear now, I guess.
So much for your safe house.
I wouldn't put my safe house in the open like that. It's hidden, but we've got to get past those things to get there. You see that red banner behind that building?
Yeah.
The hatch to my safe house is under it.
Okay. I'll take the lead. Stay low and keep behind me.
Right, but listen, I've seen these things before. Don't get near them while they're on fire.
Hashtag Goop Gang. I mean, it is, I guess, yeah. But like, god, yeah. I think I really like, I'd say 4 is probably a better game than 2, but like, 2 is so expertly crafted. Like, 2 just has this flow, you know? It just works. And Lost Legacy has the same flow. And just... Oh god, that's... Like, I think the weird part is... You know, 4 has like this really good ending of, you know, the everything wrapping up and like, okay, fine. And then just, you know, Lost Legacy comes around and has some more, you know, upbeat, heartfelt ending and like, ah, yeah, fuck, you know, no, that's perfect. Like, just the ending to the Lost Legacy is so good. God damn it. Also, seriously, that flamethrower design was really good. Like, yeah, it has a bit of, it just has a bit of Silent Hill, a bit of Metal Gear. It's nice. Like, I don't know what people say about designs in this game, this game. It really nails a lot. What? I just did a combat roll. Oh, is this the you can sometimes dodge some attacks thing? Oh. There we go. Yeah, that's the auto dodge thing. It just was like, what the fuck? When did I learn to dodge roll? It's like, ah, yeah, right. Hashtag noob gang. Oh well, yeah. But yeah, it's just like weird to think that, you know, Uncharted is an old series by now. And yet, like, even I was like, was Uncharted part of my... And they were like, yeah, you fucking idiot. At the beginning of your teenage years, there was the whole thing, like, you know, in your teenage years, there was the whole thing with Uncharted. Like, oh yeah, it's been a while. It's been a slight while, I'd say. Honestly, unsure what they are doing, but like, it's better to let them cook, probably, than...
Well, that's one way to do it. I was maybe expecting a little bit more stealth.
I mean, maybe Naughty Dog is making New Jack next game even. Who knows?
There's no place like home, but a safe house runs a close second. Listen, don't freak out at the amount of explosives I got in here. They're as safe as cookie dough. At least until I arm them.
I like her. I really like her. Not going to lie. It's just like...
So what are we gonna do about Theodore?
I don't know. He's insane. His hideout looks like an Inquisitor's dream home. I should be relieved that Myra has Lily instead of him, but...
What? Myra has Lily?
Yeah. But I'm not sure that's good news. She's... changed. This place seems to have affected her. She's hiding, trying to protect Lily from Theodore. And he'll tear this place apart to find them. If I can stop him, maybe Myra will come to her senses and we can get Lily out of here.
So the plan is to take out Theodore?
Yeah. But I have to find him first.
How are you gonna do that?
O'Neill helped me before. I'll call him. But I better give Kibben an update first.
Right. But be careful what you say over that thing. She's probably in the control room with that lizard hovering over her.
Sebastian? Where have you been? Did you find Stefano?
I did more than that. I eliminated him.
Good. And Lily?
She slipped through my fingers again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Any leads?
The good news is that I've been in contact with Agent Torres. Her intel has been invaluable.
That is good news. So what's the bad news?
The bad news is there's someone more powerful than Stefano who wants to take this place over. And he needs Lily to do that. Torres told me you know him too. He's a real smooth talker.
Damn. I think I know who you're talking about. I'll send some stuff to your room. That might help. Keep me posted. You know I'm here for you.
I know. I trust you, Kidman.
All those collectibles.
Okay. Time to get down to business. O'Neill, it's Sebastian. Come in. Huh. Something's wrong. I gotta try and find him. You should stay here and get your explosives and weapons ready. I'll need your help once I locate Theodore. Is there a way into the Marrow from here?
Yeah, there's a Mobius computer in that room. It'll take you to exit 72.
Great. I'll call you when I'm ready. Hang tough, Torres.
Got it. Good luck, Sebastian.
Every cup of coffee has to be sipped. I just got achievement called Caffeine Addict. Like, yeah, I guess. It's a good thing. Yeah, I have one like that. It's great if you want to like take a big zip. Big zip.
This gives me some hope. Seems like he couldn't fool everybody after all. Still need to be cautious. He convinced a lot of people straight into STEM. Preying on the lost and hopeless by pretending to have the keys to happiness. Now I'm beginning to understand his MO. Spiritual leader and motivational speaker. No wonder he was able to convince everyone he was on their side. Seemed like a good guy on the surface.
They really get fooled by him.
Talked himself right into the middle of the plan, just to use it for his own personal gain. His handwriting should have been a dead giveaway that he's a psycho. Jesus. This looks like it was written by the Zodiac Killer.
Yes. Cat.
A giant red X. Now that's art. Kidman.
What's up, Sebastian?
I was thinking about our first case together.
You mean back at KCPD? That pawn shop robbery?
You broke that case all on your own. I was impressed.
That was all thanks to you. You took me under your wing and showed me the ropes. Treated me like an equal. Wish I had a mentor like you when I was younger.
I wanted to help you become one of the best. But the whole time you were really working for them.
Someone wanted me in there to keep an eye on you. To make sure KCPD weren't onto us.
Too bad. You could have been a great cop.
I'm not so sure about that. The personnel report you read when I joined KCPD was falsified. I spent most of my youth in juvenile detention. By the time Mobius found me, it was either join them or rot in jail. Not a hard choice to make for someone just out of their teens.
I don't even know you, do I?
I've been in Mobius for so long. I'm not sure if I know myself half the time.
Something tells me the rebel in you is never too far behind. Thanks, Kitty.
Goop Gang. Fair point, I guess. Back to Hot Nurse.
Detective.
Maybe I should, but we'll see. Goop Gang. Anyway, time to invest that brain goop.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Yeah, I could definitely maybe go for that, but right now it's more, you know, going for. I want the shotgun. Oh, I can upgrade the shotgun. Yeah, maybe I do that next. Also, I want to do the harpoon bolts, and I need 700 for that, so yeah. Yeah, Sophie, welcome to the Goop Gang. We are collecting all the goop, all of them. We're already chapter 11. That's nice. Yeah, the chapters are going way faster now.
All right. Let's hope the marrow is still there. like Theodore's been here. Maybe that's why I couldn't contact O'Neill. Hoffman's safe house is nearby. I should check up on her.
Oh well.
Hoffman, you here? Another one of these. What happened here?
Liam? Is that you? Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Where are you? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. We don't have clearance. How did you... Okay, I understand. Yes, I'll meet you there. Just be careful.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the Marrow? It doesn't sound like him.
Dankeschön. Oh well. But yeah, we have like... Oh. I just realized, when the fuck should we even stream Space Marine 2? I haven't really thought about that. Well, like, we probably like Space Marine 2, so we will probably play Space Marine 2. Huh. You have an idea? Hmm. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, nice. More shotgun ammo. I don't have a lot. Like, it's funny how much you can upgrade, how much you can hold in terms of ammunition, when you basically do not have a lot. Ah! Go. Maybe for the next playthrough? I don't know. Hey. When do we actually want to stream Space Marine 2? Haven't really thought about that a lot. We just wanted to play the game.
Yeah.
Co-op.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You're not helping. You're not helping at all.
You're not asking anything either.
I mean,
Looks like they had extra
do we? If we
security
want,
for
if we
this
get it
place.
tomorrow, do we want to just like do a bit of co-op tomorrow?
We could.
I mean, we don't sadly have a third person. That sucks. Maybe you need to watch a bit of stuff on the co-op. probably gonna be Wednesday now that I think about it. Oh, why did I go back? We're probably gonna be a bit insufferable about Warhammer 40k though. I mean, if there's gonna be some form of oh, we are Resident Evil now.
All these tanks. What's this about?
Because we will probably nitpick about a lot of stuff. Like, here's the thing. It's not that I dislike all of the new, newer storyline and lore. It's just, god damn it, the old stuff in, like, some of the old stuff in Warhammer 40k writing was just to a degree better, you know? Like, I get why they made, you know, the Necrons basically Tomb Kings in space, while killing off the Tomb Kings, which is, okay, that was a move. But let's just be real here, original Necrons were just better. They were just hands down better, to a big degree.
What were they doing in this lab? And why did Liam want me to meet him here?
Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
Huh. Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere.
So this was already a problem, but why is it called infectious weight? God damn it. Okay, you know what? Chaos Kane was, even back in the day, like, really popular because it just was a great spin on something that we... Okay, I mean, in general, I think the, yeah, we've seen too much Space Marine shit, but, like, let me just be clear. I think Space Marines are usually the most interesting when they have internal bitching, like, internal fighting. Because they have so fucking much. Like, one of the key things why I like the Ultramarines in the old days was that the Ultramarines were kind of babysitters that got handicapped. Like, where they kind of, like the big and best and, you know, all of that stuff. Yeah, sure, kind of. I mean, there was the whole, you know, Tyranid invasion of Markridge and how they got decimated. And being kind of the only chapter that could actually restock somewhat. You know, every other chapter would have just been dead. But like the funniest part is when, you know, basically something happens in the Imperium. Some Space Marine. You have like 2-3 Space Marine chapters just being like, what is the worst thing we can do right now? To the point where even the Inquisition is like, God damn it, why are you even here? And then the Ultramarines come along and are like, okay, can you just stop with this for once and making us look bad? And then they just have infighting again. That was just fun. I mean, well, yeah, you had the Kane stories, which were great because it's you know, it's the obvious thing. Like, hey, you play, like, it's about the Imperial Army, which is in general, in my opinion, just a way more interesting faction. Like, frankly, my favorite ones are 2. Orcs and Imps. I think Orcs should be self-explanatory. Like, the Orcs are just funny, you know? I mean, it's the Orcs. They're they're the only ones who in Warhammer 40k are there and like, this is fun. We want more of this. But also, then you have stuff like, just, you know, they're powered by the power of, you know, make-believe. And that's great. Like, imagine if you just have to deal with a faction. Like, the more come together, and the more they believe something is something, it just is that. It's like the worst nightmare. Like, they just imagine that. It's just great. Like, all the organs are like, daka, 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 daka. And then someone looked at them and like, how do they even work? And the orcs are like, that do daka. Humans are too stupid. And then it does daka. It's just how it works. Or that, like, that their ships are just... Do they have an engine? I mean, the orcs say it is an engine, so it is an engine. And it can jump through the warp. And, like, I mean, I also love how they describe how it is, because, like, you know, because the warp is full of demons and other shit that wants to kill you. And so the humans, basically, you know, everyone who uses the warp, you know, they're like, the room is full, and you just really elegantly, like, sneak between people to not, you know, make any ruckus. Orc ships are like, enters the warp, ah, la, 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 boom, 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 stomps through that mess, makes everyone aware that they're there, and then just like, yeah, guess where there was always a Chaos invasion, like, right with an Orc invasion? Because Chaos was like, I guess the Orcs are there now, why won't we follow? It's great. Fucking love the Orcs. They're just amazing. Also, their ship works exactly enough until they land on another planet. Okay, they're not really landing. It's more crashing into it. But, like, who cares? They want to wow. They don't need to land. Just crash and do shit. And this is probably why I have my problems even with storylines like The Beast. Because conceptually the idea of an orc growing really, really big is interesting, but The Beast is not an orc story. Okay? Because orc stories are there because, like, orcs are kind of an idiotic force of nature. You're here for a good time, not a long time. The orcs, yes! That's literally the orc mentality. Like, that's why, for example, in, you know, Space Marine 1, you fought orcs, and why were they there? Fuck you, it was an orc war. Then you had other stuff like, yeah, Space Marine, orcs are there because, and I think the Beast was more like, oh hey, orcs can technically be, just grow larger and be smart, but like, that's not orcish to just be like, oh, what if there is like a really big and smart orc? Because that was a story written for humans. Just be like, what if the orcs are smart now? Like, no, they're boring now. Fuck you. You know who's funny? Ghazghkull. Ghazghkull is funny. Because he's smart. He's an orc. He's smart for an orc. But importantly, he's still an orc. And that's great. He's doing good fun stuff because he has fun. So yeah, that's why I like the orcs. They're great. They're fun. We do not have enough high quality orc games. Period.
Of Union's populace has succumbed already.
Our efforts have been in vain. The core escaped less than a day ago. Within hours, we began to receive reports of lost emerging in staggering numbers. They're everywhere now. 20% of Union's populace has succumbed already, and they're actively hunting down and killing whoever is left. It's a nightmare. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here. With the Lost. It's too late to stop now. The entire Union experiment is doomed. We're all doomed. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Yeah, those are the orcs. Why do I like the imps? Well, like, you're in the future, okay? What do you fight? Superhumans in power armor with weapons that basically fire rockets. Aliens that fire crystallized shurikens that just cut through any type of material and flesh. Aliens with plasma rail guns. Aliens that literally just make believe everything they fucking want. And what is your answer? Fucking sandbags. Like, sure, hey, they use laser rifles, but like, holy shit. It's a flex. It's a flex that the fucking orcs are just like... that the imps are just like sandbags. And it works. It's just enough sandbags and you win. It is sandbags and artillery.
What do we have here? If they haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman.
What was the code again?
Okay, let's see what happens. God, he's already dead. I gotta get out of this lab.
It's not... Also, I mean, you know what? That's the problem though, Sophie. Because I sat down and were like... Hashtag gang. Yeah, they're not playing Civilization that much, I guess. But yeah. My biggest problem though with the Imperial Army and the orcs being my favorite, they're fucking expensive. You need so many fucking units. I still have some orcs, old ones actually. So you know, ooh. Time to look for the key down. Yeah, like, it's so funny how nowadays I notice people saying, I am a lifelong fan of X and Y, and like, seriously, I know when you're lying, because like, most people got to nerd hobbies like Warhammer 40k and or TTRPGs in the last 10 years, and not even 10 years ago, in the last 10 years, and they really do not want you to know that, but like, it is so funny because, yeah, if you've actually been there, if you actually, like, are in those hobbies for, like, a long-ass time, You just notice. Yeah, it's like, I like that, like, so. And I'm just like, yeah, lifelong, really. Like, here's the thing. I know probably a lot of people will be like, the fuck? How can you be like 20 years already into, for example, TTRPGs and or, you know, Warhammer? You know, I am 30. I got 30 this year. And people will be like, what? You did that when you were 10? Yeah, but you know what the difference is? I have the fucking receipts. I'm not just like, oh yeah, you know, that was just around. Like, that's always what they came up with. Like, they were around, like, fuck you. I have armies. I have rulebooks. I have them from back then. I have the fucking receipts. That's always the funniest bit when then people, especially these people, talk about history of, you know, fandoms and stuff. Because that is basically the biggest giveaway. Sometimes blood is goop. Yes, sometimes blood is goop, but it's not the brain goop. It's not the good goop. There we go. Key! This one? Another one. No, not yet. I wanted to do that now.
Are these Union citizens? What was Mobius doing with them?
Nice, it's the blood and gore mines. But yeah, this is like the thing that I will always point out, that like, if someone comes at me and is like,
looks like it goes down forever.
Oh, you remember how it was back then? And I'm like, yeah, because I was there. Like, fuck. Ah, yeah, the meat mines. I mean, in Digimon World, they tried to tell us there are meat fields, but no, there are meat mines. You harvest the meat from the meat mines.
Oh no. It's coming. I gotta get out of here. No. That thing again.
Yeah. But, like, this is just the whole, you know, growing old. Like, I still remember, like, nearly like, not even half a decade ago. You know, when I talked about shit like TTRPGs, people were, like, I think this is probably the biggest thing for me when it comes to, oh hey, what has changed? Because it's like, again, not even 10 years ago, when I talked about some form of TTRPG that was a little bit less mainstream, people were like, no, what I don't, and now I see basically the same people just be like, yeah, but do you know this indie, like, god damn it, you're just playing, Powered by the Apocalypse again. Like, yes, you can make fun you can make fun stuff with Powered by the Apocalypse, that's not the point. It's just so funny to me that basically all indie TTRPGs can be summed up by, yeah, it's basically Powered by the Apocalypse again. Like, I made my own system. You just used Powered by the Apocalypse. Fuck. I'm ranting about old shit again.
Damn. Mobius were using me as their guinea pig. Long-lasting residual effects. They knew STEM would scar me like this.
It's just kind of amazing how much this game is just better written than the first. Like, the first tells you fuck all, and it's like, so this happened to the antagonist, and you're like, okay. Yeah, so Sebastian really had it rough.
Kidman was right.
It is. Yeah.
They're everywhere. They were right under my nose the entire time. A way out?
Honestly, it's kind of amazing how better this game is. Just, there's stuff happening, there's structure, there's writing. Like, the first game really felt like they slapped it together and then were like, maybe we add some story with the DLCs.
Still here. Can't leave. Nothing changes.
Oh, we're back at the blood pool.
My fault. It's all my fault. What the hell is this? Can't move on. Can't move. The source of my pain is me. The part of me still stuck in STEM. Never getting out. No. I'm wrong. I will get out. But without you. What was that? It felt different than the others. More real. Like something changed. I feel good.
It's almost like the whole psyche.
Huh. My trusty revolver. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Honestly, that's a good side quest. And you know why? Okay, I have to talk about a few things. Okay? One of them being... So, first of all, holy shit, this game uses the setting of you are basically in Psyche made real so much more, because yeah, like, oh, what were you haunted by? Yourself, the part that was like, this is why it dragged you back to Beacon, the part of you that was still stuck, and the moment you confronted it and you, well, killed it metaphorically, but also like it was, you know, made real, so it died, you're better. That's just good. Yeah, hey, good writing. Well done, game. But also, we need to talk, Sebastian Castellanos. I know you're broken. I know a lot of shit happened. But why the fuck do the two things, you know, about STEM that, and I need to be clear, that help you and haunt you manifest as women? I just have questions, that is all. Because this happened twice now. You could have seen, you know, the nurse as, oh yeah, that just happened because of Beacon and stuff. But no, she's back. She was manifested by himself. And that's a part of his psyche that wants to resist and grow. And then there's the part of his psyche that was stuck in STEM and haunted him. And again, both manifest as women. Tango Gamework, what have you been setting up here? I swear, if you're not doing the Evil Within 3... Very women-focused, indeed. Oh yeah, he shoots it. It's like... Like, I'm almost... Like, I'm almost ready that this game ends with his daughter being like, no, I can't trust Dad, and they're just like, don't worry, there's no more Dad. It's like, come on. And I swear, if someone at Tango says, isn't that normal that parts of your psyche just, you know, sometimes manifest as women, or that you think of them as female? No. No, that's not normal. Dear writer at Tango who maybe thinks that, you can just take hormones, you know? It helps. Anyway.
Scanning for Unity cerebral chip. Please wait. Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
About time. Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
I feel like that will probably be more in the third game, but yeah. Then again, let's just be clear here. Let's just talk about this. Crafton bought them, and Crafton seems at least like kind of open to whatever they want to do. So hopefully they have the IP as well, because yeah. Yeah, the thing is, it really depends on if Crafton has the IP, or anyone else gets their hand on the IP that wants to make a game. Yeah, I mean, it is still wild that they got Hi-Fi Rush.
Voices.
That is probably the biggest fucking thing. That, you know, the studio even was able to get a notice of, no, you don't need to search for a new job, you can come back. We will take you in. And, you know, you can continue on Hi-Fi Rush. It's like, yeah, that was just a slight miracle. I mean, yeah. It was obvious it was probably to a degree too late, but still. They need to restructure hard. You're right. Oh god, yeah.
Please, stop! Don't let it control you! Just listen. Listen. Voice will tell you.
You've got to resist him!
Hoffman, stand back!
No! He doesn't know what he's doing! Ugh. Liam! Don't!
What do you mean, Liam?
Stay back!
We have a Metal Gear boss fight now. That's nice.
Stay out of my way, Sebastian.
O'Neill, what happened?
Theodore showed me the way. I am his now. I helped him hide. And in exchange, he gave me a new life.
A life as a slave.
You'll never understand. For that, you'll burn!
Well, when did that happen? Also, I guess O'Neill was right. There was evil within too. Huh.
Getting too hot in here. Gotta put the flames on.
You can either die or change like me. You must be cleansed.
Boy. At least I have the trusty revolver now. Oi! Come here, come here, come here. Come here. Yeah, there we go.
Sebastian. Yes, Dr. Theodore. I told him. You think you're too good to fight me? Never again. I'm not weak anymore. I won't come down easy.
I know how good the revolver is, but like, who cares? Where are they?
I'm sorry, Master. I won't let him get away. I promise.
Yeah, come over here. No.
Once you give in, you're gonna pay for that! Yes, Father Theodore. I told him. You'll never escape me. That's it! I'm done playing with you! How's it feel to be the weak one now?
I mean, what the fuck is his problem? Oh, come the fuck on.
I won't let him get away. I promise. You must be cleansed. Run all you want. You can't get out of here. I'm not scared of you anymore. Yes, Father Theodore. I told him.
That's a cool outfit, but unfortunately, shotgun.
Thank you, Sebastian. Finally, free from his voice. From my fears. I was so scared.
And it was not hard.
You've got to stop him.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He phase shifted. He's not here. Not anywhere. The machine in the room next door. You've got to destroy it.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him. Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
What happened? How did O'Neill get turned into that thing?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice. But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried to get through to him, but you heard him. Theodore Wallace did something to him.
Poor guy. I didn't want to have to kill him.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up. So what now?
Let's take a look at this machine O'Neill was talking about.
I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go.
Flamethrower.
New set quest.
I could use this, but it's broken. If I found the right parts. Lots of weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, Master. Of course. The machine is operating as it should. Thank you, Father Theodore. To hear you say that, it fills me with pride. What? But she is harmless to us. She's not... No. I would never disobey. Of course I will. Whatever pleases you. Yukiko, can you hear me? I'm in the fabrication room. Clearances don't mean much when everyone's dead. Just, please come and meet me here. I have something to show you. It's important. I'm sorry, Yukiko, but he demands it.
Mark of influence. Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
It's kind of interesting how, like, this, you know, the game continues. Like, how much it, and how, in which ways things corrupt. Like, you know, at first it's more like, oh yeah, it's just a like someone running around and doing art, and then it's like, oh, there's actually like a really, really bad, like a Christian running around, and you're like, oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure, but it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Sebastian, I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Obviously, you can collect shit. And now, as Astrobot teaches us, hello! Yeah, the you know, the religious corruption is like, that's good. That's like really neat.
Tell me something, Torres. So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position. She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, she's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place. No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey, when Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman. You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
Like one big dysfunctional family.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier.
You're damn right I am.
I assume you know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well... I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, I'm about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true...
There's only one way to find out. I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
I like her. Again, no one really acts like an idiot in this game. That's great.
Tell me something, Torres. Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over. And it's ready to go when you are.
I'm good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay, Torres?
Torres? Where'd you...
Sebastian Castellanos. You refuse to step into the darkness. So you tried to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then, I await you. You want to find your beloved daughter? Go then. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.
Ooh. Nice. We have a lot of pouches. Yeah, it's the big blood pit. Finally we are entering the blood pit. I don't trust any pit made with the money of Big Blood. Yeah, Big Blood wants you to be a bit dependent on them. Like your body could be running on so much, and yet it's all humans run on blood. Like, who paid them? Hashtag Goop Gang. There is something big. All the goop has to flow. Yes. Yes. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, 6. Good, I still have 6. No, I only have 6 shots in here. Okay. And I'll crank that. I do have to ask though, when will they learn? Like, imagine you're up, like, you control shit, you know? You think you're immortal, you have like power and stuff. Blood for the blood pit, goop for the goop tubes. And, you know, and then you have this thing that happens that they send in one guy, and that one guy leaves a fucking trail of blood and murder, and neither your superpowers or anything can stop him. You just get, like, he just obliterates everything in his path. At what point will any of the antagonists be like, no? Like, at some point, you should have an antagonist that's just like, I'm not dealing with that. I am out of here. Like, I want to see a game, especially survival horror, where someone just realizes you are not going to beat the loot gremlin at this point. They have looted and gremlined too much. Just get out while you can. Like, imagine this. You're just like, oh yeah, he's walking through the blood pit. A few minutes later, I have to the blood pit, you know, the blood pit manager's like, I have to regret you. The inhabitants of the blood pit are being slaughtered. It's like, really? You wanna just fucking, you still want to fuck around with that guy? The funniest version is Leon and Krauser. Yeah, Krauser knows Leon went through shit, and yet he's like, "Hey rookie, I'm gonna show you how to fight." And like, Krauser, that's a knife. And Leon is like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, I guess I beat you with a knife." Oh god. Yeah, Leon is armed, carved his way through an entire village and castle, and Krauser's like, yeah, but I have knives for arms. And Leon is armed to the teeth. Yeah, it's like, at some point, you just need to tell these people, give up. What was that? It is so not worth it. Just not.
Mom never gave up. Not like you. She tried to tell you.
But you were too stupid to listen.
No. This isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
Yeah.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Why were you there when I needed you?
Also, one of the funniest bits is that, like, literally one game later, what happens? Like, Resident Evil 5, what happens? Albert Wesker, who already saw, who already witnessed, let me be clear here, he already witnessed how Chris took down an entire goddamn mansion full of his experiments. Like, he saw that. He's like, canonically Chris happened. Just keep that in mind. Wesker saw Chris defeat basically all his biological weapons. Kill a giant fuck off snake. And then when he tries to get his plan into full motion, he goes and witnesses how how Chris, even more of a beefcake now, leaves like a trail of destruction through a whole continent. And not once did Wesker ask himself, do I really want to fight that guy? Because the irony is, the moment Chris just like actually punches that rock, which is like, oh hey, yeah, the rock definitely blocked me once, so I guess now it's punching time. Then it was too late. At that point, Wesker probably just looked in the reality into the eyes and were like, ah, fuck, he's insane. Like, you do not do this. And even funnier, what happens afterwards? Like, what happens afterwards? Chris leaves another trail of destruction. This time all in China and such, but like, he just does it. He just murders his way through another horde of bioweapons. And like, at some point, you'd have to think, these people would learn. And yet Mother Miranda is like, maybe I should try outsmarting Chris Redfield. And you know what? For some reason, she really thought she could also outsmart. Like, the thing is, Ethan swooped in before Chris. Don't forget, Resident Evil 8 happens in like... Resident Evil 8 happens like, in less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours. I mean, her whole thing was, just rush the objective, I guess. Which is like, good. You definitely have more of a plan than most. Yeah, sure. But like, she was like, I guess I'm just resurrecting the daughter. And why did you split her up? What? Just do it now? What? Yeah, why did you even fucking... Why did you wait? Why did you fucking wait? Just do the fucking thing fast. Oh, she did, and Ethan still killed her. And let's not forget, Mother Miranda. Okay? And this is kind of important. Got lucky. Because we remember that one section in 8, right? The thing is, yes, he may have taken a few hours longer until, you know, the sun actually set. But... who arrived? Chris.
Is it really you? Lily. No. Lily.
There she is. Your precious daughter. Isn't this what you wanted?
Dad. You let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
That was disturbing.
You are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. Unless you join. Do that, and I can make your dreams come true. Together we can take Lily from Myra. Once I have the power of the core, you will be truly free.
No.
It will take more than bullets to stop me. Will you never learn?
Oh no.
You shot me, Sebastian. Why?
No. No.
How?
Come on, man. Get you out of here.
I like Taurus though, she's great. Hope she's in the next game.
You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra?
Yeah, I don't think her survival chances are big. But like...
Torres. Where?
Let me just say this here.
How did I...
Like, if Sebastian actually, you know, confronts his inner female Tulpas and, you know, transitions, she, Torres, and Hoffman would make a very cute polycule. They would be great. They would be great, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I think like we're probably, she just got shot with a cutscene gun. Yes, and that can mean a lot. Actually.
Lily's room. Just the way it used to be.
Just the way it used to be.
I wish it had stayed.
With collectibles. I mean, that chapter is feels like it's gonna be over soon, and we can go to a save point. I didn't expect them to put in the Elder Scrolls Online, but I guess.
I buried myself in work so hard. If I could only get some of that time back, I'd spend it with them.
Yeah, I guess missed opportunity is what I'm saying.
Lily?
I mean, the lesbians would have gone nuts, you know?
That letter. Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time. But I should have believed her.
My dearest Sebastian, if you've received this letter, then I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation got too close to the truth. It means that you may never see me again. I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it was to protect you. From either the truth or my madness. I've enclosed a copy of my files. I only hope that you never receive them, but if you do, it's up to you to finish what I started. Please, find justice for Lily, and for me. I love you with all of my heart. Myra. I'm so sorry, Sebastian. You've endured so much. All this time, all alone.
It's my fault. You tried to tell me. But I didn't believe you. And now I'm so messed up. I'm talking to an hallucination.
Yeah, those look fucking comfy.
I couldn't save Lily from the fire. I failed everyone.
That's not true, Sebastian. There was no fire to save her from. You know this now.
But I couldn't protect her.
How could you? Mobius are a force of nature. What you're doing, it's like blaming yourself for an earthquake. It wasn't your fault. You have to stop torturing yourself. You're a good man, Sebastian. That's why I married you. And this time, you can save her. There are too many forces against you. You have to stay strong. Don't let the past defeat you. I forgive you. And Lily will too. But the most important thing is that you forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself. She's right. She's always been right. Theodore uses my own guilt against me. But guilt for what? It's their fault, not mine. They took everything from me. I didn't start any of this. But I'm gonna finish it. And God help anybody that stands in my way.
You know, I can probably confirm that because my parents have like a chair similar to that. It's very comfy. Very comfy indeed. I stream from that.
What? Hoffman? What happened?
No.
She brought you here. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I tried to save her, but...
No. I shot her.
The bullet wound was superficial. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier. She just wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian.
Probably helped.
It's not your fault. Don't let him do this to you.
You're right. That goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants. Trying to make me feel guilty. But he's the one who did this. Not me. He's the guilty one. Okay. It's time to clean house. I've just gotta find Theodore.
That's not the problem. Destroying Liam's machine worked. Theodore's out there in the open now. The problem is getting to him.
What do you mean?
I picked this up on the exterior surveillance system cameras. Have a look. Theodore's stronghold appeared in the middle of Union. But it's surrounded by what looks like a massive wall of fire.
Shit. I won't be able to get through it.
I think that there may be a way. I found a device in Liam's equipment room that should be able to help.
Great. Let's see it.
It's not quite ready. I still have to do a few tweaks.
Okay. Go do what you have to do. I remember there being a hotel near there. I'll go check if it's safe, then send you the coordinates. You can meet me there with the device.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Okay. So that's everything now. I think we can go to our safe room and wrap this all up.
I'm sorry, Esmeralda. I'll make sure you didn't die for nothing. I'm gonna hunt him down like the dog that he is.
The question is just how many bullets do you get for an assault rifle? I mean, you know what, this at least is like, yeah, an M16 can look like that. It's still amazing that they have forward assist to this day, which is just stupid, but... Okay.
A few more things, Hoffman. Theodore's been messing with my mind. Every time I see him, he uses my own nightmares against me.
That sounds like him. He's a master of neurolinguistic programming. And in here, the linguistic part becomes irrelevant. Why talk when you can get straight into your mind?
He almost had me. But I searched inside myself, and there was someone there. Someone who told me what I needed to do. I know I can take him on now.
Yes, I can see that you're ready.
How did you... Right.
The team psychologist.
Esmeralda might have lived if she didn't try to save me.
Don't feel guilty. We talked while I tried to save her. She told me about the plan. She wanted it to succeed. She made the decision to get you. She knew the risks and did what she thought was right. She said that she owed you.
Owed me? For what? We just met.
Esmeralda is the operative who took Lily from your home and burned it down. She's felt guilty ever since. That's why she joined Myra. That's why she risked her life to save you.
What?
Don't hate her, Sebastian. She didn't have a choice at the time. And she did everything she could to make it right.
I can't hate her. She sacrificed herself for the plan. She made her amends.
Okay, time to go into the, I think the mirror room is over here. No, wrong. That's not where I want to go. Mirror room, where are you? There's the restricted area. There's the air. Not yet. Where's the mirror? Ah, there's the mirror. I was like, where is the mirror? Anyway, time to get cat stuff. Okay.
Kidman, it's me.
Read you loud and clear, Sebastian.
Mobius. A name. That was all I had to go on. Every avenue I pursued led to a dead end. And now I find out that they're everywhere. Hidden in plain sight. I don't understand how.
I told you before. You don't find Mobius unless they want you to. They've been around for a long, long time. They know what they're doing. We knew you were looking. We were watching you. And we were able to stop you every time you got too close.
Why? Why do they do this?
People need leadership.
People choose leaders. What Mobius wants to do isn't leadership. It's imprisonment. They know this. If they own all the media and politicians already, they should be out in the open. They hide in the shadows because they know what they're doing is evil. If people knew the truth, they'd burn Mobius to the ground.
Maybe you're right. But if people ever did find out the truth, who would believe them?
Yeah. The easiest way to hide a conspiracy is to make people think there's no such thing as a conspiracy. Kidman, come in.
I'm here, Sebastian. What's up?
Ever get the feeling you don't know what's real anymore?
More than most people. Although probably not as much as you.
The first time I was inside STEM, I didn't know I was in it. Even when I got out, I was never totally sure that I'd ever left. And when I tried to explain what happened...
People told you you were crazy.
Of course. If someone came to me with my story, I'd have them committed for their own protection.
I know. I'm with Mobius, and it still took me a while to adjust after Beacon. It was like living in a perpetual state of deja vu. Sometimes I still get a little confused.
And that's why you stayed out this time?
I don't ever want to go back into STEM again if I can avoid it.
Consider yourself lucky. Union is like having deja vu in the middle of a dream about deja vu. I hope I can make it out of here with my mind intact.
I just hope you make it out of there, period. I'm not sure anyone gets out with their mind completely intact. STEM marks you in ways that I think no one's aware of yet.
Kidman.
Yes, Sebastian? What are you thinking about?
Lily. Everything that's happening in here is because of her. Everyone wants her. Like she's just some object to be owned. She's the real victim here. Poor thing doesn't know what it's like to live a normal life. All these years with Mobius have probably destroyed her innocence.
She's still a sweet little girl.
I hope so. Her youth was stolen from her. She didn't get a chance to go to school, to have friends. All the birthdays and holidays she missed. It's heartbreaking to think of what she's been through. Lily was always so precocious, so smart, observant. She had this way of looking at you, where you knew that she understood you. Not just what you were saying, but what you were feeling, too. I always knew she was special. But I thought it was just because she was my daughter.
Lily is special. She was found because of her off-the-chart scores on her standardized tests.
I keep referring to her in the past tense. It still doesn't seem real to me that she's alive. And in here.
She is. But you've got to save her before you can start to rebuild your relationship. I'm here to help. Just let me know what I can do for you.
Honestly, it must really suck for Sebastian if you think about it. Like, yeah. Kitty gave us 3 goop jars. Goop gang, we ride. Like, imagine you, you know, you get trapped into the, basically in a machine that is powered by the mind of a psychopath. And you're like, fuck. And then years later, basically the Illuminati come and say, yes, so remember your daughter that you lost in the fire?
Relax,
Yes.
Detective.
Oh.
How may I assist you?
So she's not dead? Remember that machine you were trapped in with the psychopath? Yes. So we built one with her in the center. What? And it went bad. What? Can you maybe get her out of there? What? Like, honestly, it really sucks to be Sebastian Castellanos. Especially in the second game.
There's nothing wrong with being
Kitty
cautious,
Goop Gang.
but you can't avoid fighting forever.
Okay, I could.
Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
I don't have the goop for that, and I don't think I want to go there. The thing is just, do we want to have more health? Do we want to have more health recovery? What seems like the better option? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Full health. Actually, yes. And the next will go full on into health. I mean, I guess later. Health is good.
I sense you're preparing for something you're afraid of.
I'm only afraid of failing. If I don't succeed,
Then you will have sacrificed yourself for a good cause.
if I sacrifice myself, there's no one to finish this. Sacrifice means you've lost.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's what's needed to complete the task at hand.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, more sprint is probably better. But first of all, health, because then I can just tank more. So what do we have here? How many do we have? 407. I can... Okay, wait. More crits. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And chapter 13, I think we went up from chapter 7 to chapter 13. That is a huge jump. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. This was The Evil Within. The Evil Within 2. We made some good progress, and now I think it feels like we're opening up a new open world section, actually. But yeah, don't know. I don't know if it's soon over or not. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, okay? That was The Evil Within 2. Again, wonderful. It's fun. It's great. It's definitely better than the first game, like, just hands down. Like, insane how much the difference is between those two. But yeah. Thank you all for having you here. Hope it was fun to watch, and see you all probably on Wednesday when we do the next, Monster Hunter climb. Well, we probably will finish it up then. We have some upgrades now, so the last monsters should not be... The Black Diabloses should fall a little bit faster this time, is what I'm saying. A little bit. Oh, sure. So yeah. And otherwise, yeah, maybe there will be some Space Marine 2 in the meantime, but we will have to see. Have a wonderful week ahead of you, sleep well. Have fun playing Astrobot, if you're playing. And yeah, goodbye.